We watched Great Wall, will we?
The fuck was that?
Matt Damon from the Great Wall?
Fuck me.
No, thank you.
I'm Darren Crooks.
I'm Kurt Short.
Welcome to Unofficial Review.
Today we're going to talk about the Great Wall.
The Great Wall.
Why is it so hard to say?
The Great Wall was directed by Yimou Zhang, who also directed Hero and House of Flying Daggers.
I've seen House of Flying Daggers, but I don't think I've seen Hero.
No, Hero starred Jet Li. It stars Matt Damon, Pablo Pascal, Willem Dafoe, and Tian Jing.
Jar Jar Banks' sister. Yeah, cut that out.
Okay.
That could be bad.
Racist.
Yeah.
So the plot of The Great Wall is basically Matt Damon and Pablo Pascal's characters are on the run from a rival gang. They're on the look for black powder in China. They end up encountering some sort of weird beast and make their way to the Great Wall of China, where they're greeted by a sea of arrows and are taken prisoner, basically within the walls. And you find out that there's this massive army accumulated within the Great Wall, and they're on the verge of an attack from some unknown species that attacks every 60 years. Yeah. So through different events, Matt Damon's character and Pablo Pascal's character prove their worth as fighters and begin to help out basically in the fight.
Almost like come heroes.
Yeah, but it's like in the way of the Great Walls, because of what's going on, they're not allowed to leave, and that's where Willem Dafoe's character is also introduced. He's been there for like 20 odd years.
Yeah.
Because he came there with a group of mercenaries looking for the black powder as well.
Found it, but was never allowed to leave it.
Exactly. He had been there for 20 years because he's not allowed to leave, because if he leave, he's either stay with them or be killed because of what he knows.
Yeah, they can't let people leave with information that there's gunpowder there.
So you get to see all the different commanders for different areas of the Great Wall.
Yeah.
Like there's archers, there's these all women one.
Close combat as well.
Yeah, just close combat. The all women one, they like scale down the Great Wall to fight with spears and shit. And then there's a few other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's basically the plot of the film, and it's them trying to prevent this attack going any further than the Great Wall, because then it would be devastating for China and the rest of the world.
Yeah. The main character was played by Matt Damon with an awful accent in it. We have no idea what he was like. I don't know. We had a bit of Irish coming out, a bit of Welsh, a bit of Scottish, a bit of English. Like, it literally was the whole of the UK he was trying to be.
Yeah.
I just did not get his. I really like Matt Damon as an actor, but I just didn't get the accent. Like, why not just have his normal voice?
Yeah, there's no need for a weird accent. Then Pablo Pascal, he plays like his mate, kind of his mate, kind of just they're stuck together sort of thing. Yeah. And he, to be honest, I thought he was sort of phoning in his acting in this film.
Bringing it in, yeah.
Yeah, like he wasn't really. He was just there for the sake of being there almost.
Well, I
don't know.
I think he done well.
Nah. I agree to disagree.
Willem Dafoe is also in this movie. A bit of a wimp in it.
Yeah.
As you can say, like, he's a bit.
He tries to manipulate Matt Damon and the other fellas' characters, I think, a bit for his own well-being.
Yeah, to get himself out there, basically.
Yeah.
And make money.
You've also got Tian Jing, probably slaughtering that name. I'm sorry about that, but she's really hot, to be fair.
She is really hot.
Yeah, and she's like the commander of the women who go over the edge and fight the weird creatures coming up the
Don't think
walls.
I haven't seen her in anything else. Just a few stats to read out to you. It was released on the 17th of February 2017. You can get it in, the languages you can get it in is English, Mandarin and Spanish. Country of origin, I don't get why so many countries, but USA, China, Hong Kong, Australia and Canada.
Must be like shoots they do afterwards, post-production shoots.
Filming locations is Qingdao, China. Probably slaughtered that, sorry. This, you were telling me, was the most expensive Chinese budgeted film of its time.
But and I think it might still be.
Is it?
I'm not too sure, yeah.
Well, the box office The budget was estimated at $150 million. Opening weekend got 18.5 million US dollars, and to gross in the USA alone it's made $45.5 million. So it's probably made about a third of its money back.
Yeah.
So,
Like, if you take into account some of the other films that probably came out around about the same time that had such a lower budget,
yeah,
that maybe would have been a good comeback for them, but
yeah.
not this film.
I don't know, like, I liked it, but it kind of had the feel of, you know that movie The Eagle? With
I didn't
your
watch
man
it, I thought it
Chan
looked
Tatum
terrible.
and Jimmy Bell, I think, was in it. And it was a good concept, but not done as good as it
That
could have
wasn't
been.
executed very well.
But February though was a weird time to come out.
Yeah.
So I think if it came out around summer, I think it would have been a bigger.
Exactly, like this time of year, which is February and January and all, that's whenever Oscar bait films tend to come out, and like rom-coms and all, because you got like Valentine's Day and shit coming up. It's not when you release an action film.
No. This is going to be our thoughts. Before he goes and slaughters it, I'll try and keep it above it a bit. I've watched the movie a few times, and I think it's just one of them movies that you stick on. It's easy watch, and I can see his face already. It's an easy watch. Easy watch.
You're not really bigging it up here.
I know what's coming. It's don't get me wrong. It's not going to be, you know, a 10-star movie, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as what he's going to say. So I'm just going to let him rant on here. So
shall I then? Yes. Well, the only reason I watched this film in the first place is because this dickhead here kept going on about it. I better go back in the right place. Right, you've been distracted. Turn right. So yeah, after some, I don't know, peer pressure from him, I decided, right, I'll sit down and watch this film. It never interested me to watch it to begin with, but then I seen who directed it, and I liked Hero, I liked House of Flying Dragons, so I was like, it might actually be quite good. And then I see fucking Matt Damon rocking on this scene with his stupid fucking accent and terrible acting in the film. Like, oh, I need to go to the wall and save these people. And Pablo Pascal's sitting there looking bored half the time. Willem Dafoe's just there because he wants a paycheck. Your other woman, she does actually quite a good job. What? Yeah. And I don't know, it's just... it was meant to be, I think it was meant to be like sort of a proper sort of Chinese film because of production and the people behind it, but then they wanted to focus it more on an American audience, so they dumbed it really down, so it's just plain and simple. You got some creatures attacking the wall and they fight, and that's it. That's most of the film, and then they fuck off somewhere and fight a little bit more there. At one point it rips off World War Z because it's got all the creatures crawling on top of each other. You see the queen creature, who's, I'm going to go into a bit of spoil territory here, who controls all the rest of them, do her little fucking antenna thing about 100 times whenever you know what the fuck's going on to begin with. The writing was crap, the acting was terrible, but you know what, it was actually alright, but I'll never watch it again.
it was shite, but it was alright.
It was alright for a first time watch. Like, I don't know. The whole time I was watching, I was like, I could be watching something maybe a bit better here. Some of the scenes were done well. There was like a whole scene in fog with the creatures attacking the wall I thought was quite well done, but it doesn't save, a good scene doesn't save a shit film.
So this was my first movie I picked to watch on Netflix. So I can tell it went down a treat.
Yeah. If you want to watch it, go watch it on Netflix.
Yep.
What would you give it?
I'm going for a 7.
I maybe give it like a 4. And that's been generous.
Well, I don't know how to work that out.
Matt Damon walks on in,
It was just the accent got me.
Yeah, that accent. Why is the accent?
There's no need for it.
No, like he's meant to be from Spain, and he's meant to have fought in Spain and all this sort of thing. He could have been from anywhere. He could have just been an American.
Yeah.
But no, he's fucking 100 different accents at once. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Please subscribe.
Bye.
Bye. Well, do you want to walk on?